we will visit every region, every constituency, and make sure our foot touch the campaign, preach, and make sure that everybody gets to know this. And it's not just going to be a road tour, but we know that a lot of young people are also active on social media. So we'll leverage on our various social media platforms to spread the message of red means stop.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ella Chilaka, the Ohema Abuna of Ghana. This is me using my platform to tender my own voice to the Stop Red campaign. To the dear youths watching this video, red means danger. Red means stop. Stop the use of red 225. Say no to drug abuse.
Baby, yeah, the rap god is motherline 247, representing all the hustlers. No, we're never gonna stop. Still, we'll make it to the top. When I look into this continent, all I see is murder cases. It's a harsh reality, life full of tragedies, hatred in society. People living in luxury, while some live in poverty. No love but enmity, war and lack of unity. Every bribery and corruption, lack of proper medication, racism and drug addiction, hardship, hunger in addiction, like rape and intimidation. While considering the condition, so she looks for the solution.
This is why she hustles. This is why she coming.
She ends up on the high street into prostitution, sex, slaving, taking drugs, got some mess today, and unwanted pregnancies, and of course that's a frustration. She considers an abortion, which quite far from her mission. Tries it on each occasion. She fishes left with no condition for her situation.
I should have done this video a long time ago if I was aware of what has been going on for the past few weeks now. But you know what they say, better late than never, right? I came across this video on TikTok about the substance, deadly substance, taking over the streets of our dear motherland, destroying our youths, all in the name of highness. Red. And I was very impressed when I saw the video of the Stop Red campaign that was launched. I was really impressed. That was a good move, because over the years, drug abuse has been a thing in a country I know. I've even reacted to it here before when a kingpin was arrested one time ago, and I mentioned a few things that this Murumiri drug was doing to the youths of Nigeria. Unfortunately, most of the celebrities that you would expect to kick against drug abuse, a whole number of them, a lot of them, use one substance or the other, all in the name of highness. It's as if you don't get high, you don't belong. It is a very sad reality. Indeed. Those ones have the money to afford food to eat, afford the drugs, the substances they take. Unfortunately, the layman in the street, the youths, the teenagers, the civil servant's children, the teacher's child, the carpenter's son, that mama puts vendor, the daughter, that pure water hawker, that shoe mender, The poor man, one way or the other, gets introduced to these hard substances and they follow what they see. Peer pressure, we might want to call it. But unfortunately, there is no one to educate these people, to tell them, to teach them how to have the mind of their own, not to follow the crowd, not to do whatever you see A doing, to understand that people are different, destinies are different, families are different. No proper education, no proper awareness is making waves out there to ensure that out of curiosity, our teenagers, our kids, our youths don't go trying out these dangerous patterns. It is very, very heartbreaking. Well, I did the best I could. I talked about it right here on my channel. And it breaks my heart to see that this dangerous medication, drug, has been introduced, has been made available in the streets of our dear motherland. Tramadol has always been a very powerful painkiller. And it's always, it has always required, I don't know about here, but when I was in Benin Republic, you can't buy any painkiller at all without doctor's prescription, signature, confirmation. Like you will take the doctor's prescription card to the pharmacy. The pharmacist is going to call the number on that prescription you have, the doctor, to talk to the doctor to be sure that the doctor was the one that actually gave you that prescription before they would sell it to you. That is how strict Benin Republic is with painkillers. Just maybe they are aware of the consequences. You see, what does painkiller do? Painkiller numbs your brain, that part of your brain that feels the pain. It doesn't take the pain away, no. It doesn't heal the cause of the pain. Painkillers will only numb your brain to believe that the pain is gone. So you don't feel the pain, but the problem is still there. The cause is still there. You see how dangerous that can be? That is what tramadol, likewise other painkillers, ibuprofen, name them, that's what they do. You see, it knocks your brain off. And then unfortunately, a lot of people go overdosing on it. And because it knocks you off, maybe it makes you feel high, it makes you sleep off and all that, they term it as feeling good. Unfortunately, some people term it as happiness. There, youths watching this video, your happiness is right within you. Say no to drugs. Drugs will ruin you. Any form of highness is going to ruin you. There is nothing to benefit from getting high, be it through alcohol, be it through drugs, be it through any form of substance at all. You see, some people take alcohol and they misbehave, right? Some people will start vomiting around, throwing up around them. Some people will doze off and sleep off. Some people will start acting like mad people. Some people will start getting violent. Some people will just be smiling like mumu. You'll be talking to someone who has taken plenty alcohol. They will just be smiling or even over laughing. Some people will even get so emotional and start crying. All those things are not normal. There is nothing cute, there is nothing healthy about anything that would put you in that state. So there is absolutely no joy in that nonsense. Do you know what joy, the real joy is? Being active, feeling healthy, agile, putting your brain to work, getting creative, getting best at what you do. You do your job, your studies, whatever it is, your skills, your handwork, getting better at it, feeling proud of yourself, making the people around you proud. That is what is the real joy. Feeling good about yourself, waking up and having nothing bothering your head. Like, even if you're hungry, you know that, okay, there's hope. You're gonna eat food. You feel good health-wise. Now, that is real joy. Any joy that you need to take something to lose your senses, to be who you are not, to feel, is not an original joy, is not an original happiness. Say no to it. So if substance, alcohol, any of these things that will get you high is your definition of happiness, I'm sorry to break it to you that you are the most unhappiest person in existence when you are in that state. Because it's temporary. You're just gonna feel that way for a little moment. It will be over and you are back to reality. So if maybe there's a problem that is making you to go get high, the problem is not gonna go away. You are just going to be useless for a period of time and come back to face the same problem. So why not use that moment to think outside the box, to find out how best you can handle it, how best you can find a solution for your problem? Because you can only do that when you think straight, when your sanity is intact. That is the only time that you can be able to get, creative enough to arrive at a problem, at a solution for your problem, not when your brain is malfunctioning. There is nothing cute about highness, no matter what gets you high. Say no to drug, please. Say no to drug abuse. Even painkillers, it's not even advisable to, be taking painkillers whenever you feel pain and all that. It gets addictive at a point. And let me tell you what happens. It destroys your internal organs. Apart from the damage it does to your brain, your internal organs suffer most from drug abuse, especially painkillers. And most of the time, the drugs that are being abused are painkillers, and they are the drugs that put you in that state when you overdose on them. And let me tell you what your brain does to you. Your brain, at a time, if you keep taking painkillers every time, every day, your brain rewires to make you believe that you cannot function without that medication. You don't want to feel that pain. You don't want to bear that pain. You don't want to do anything else to manage the pain. Your brain would deceive you into believing that without that drug, without that painkiller, you are not going to be able to survive. And what happens? You start taking it every single day. The more addicted you get in your brain, the more your body system deteriorates, the more your internal organs pay for it. So I ask again, does that really make you happy? Dear youths, dear adults, dear teenagers, I was just watching all these videos of what this red does to our youths. What am I saying? There are teenagers. I saw some SHS students squatting and sleeping, and my heart broke into pieces. A girl, our girl child, our daughter, a daughter of motherland, already getting used to this nonsense. And my question is, who is giving these kids these drugs? Who is making them have access to these drugs? Because from what I read, this particular drug was banned. It was not approved by the Ghana Food and Drug Agency or something like that. The approved quantities, 50 mg, 100 mg, maximum 100 mg. Unfortunately, this particular tramadol 225, this red, is 225 mg. That is what our children are taking, our brothers and sisters are taking, damaging their organs. And do you see how useless it makes them the moment they get this high? You can't even eat, you can't even function, you just sleep, stagger no fall. You won't follow, but you won't stand straight, you won't lie down well, you will not function properly like a normal person. It turns you to an instant zombie. It is heartbreaking to see. Wherever you fall, you're there. You don't care if you're falling into a gutter, you don't care if you're falling into the fire. That moment, your brain is numb. You don't feel anything. Dear youths, is that what you want to do with your life? Red means danger. This drug is dangerous to your health, to your mental health, to your life, to your internal organs. It is dangerous. Say no to it. Think about your future. Think about your family members, the people that you love, the people that love you. Think about your friends, think about your colleagues, think about your relatives, whoever is dear to your heart. Just think about that person and ask yourself, if the table should turn and you see that person in the same state that you are when you take this red, would you be happy? Does it make you feel good? There is no parent in this world who is normal that would see his or her child in that state and not feel heartbroken. I didn't see my children in that state, but my heart broke into pieces because they are all people's children. It can happen to anybody. If we keep quiet, just maybe, unfortunately, someone that knows someone that knows someone can take it around your own child, and they might want to try it, or they might be convinced to try it, and that is how you end up into problems. So you see, so when you see something that is wrong and you keep quiet just because you think it is not your business, I'm sorry to break it to you that somehow, some way, karma will make it to become your business sometime. So play your part. You might not be the one to stop it, but at least talk about it. Create awareness for it. Say no to drugs. Say no to any form of drug at all. Say no to weed. Say no to red. Say no to alcohol. Just focus. Let your brain function the way God has made it to be. Talk to someone. If something is bothering you, you can at least, no matter how bad it is, there is always that someone you can trust. There's always that someone you know that, okay, they care about you. Talk to them. Because when you bottle up a lot of emotions, you get heavy, you get depressed, you start overthinking, it leads to a lot of things. So please speak up. When somebody is bothering you, speak up. When something is bothering you, speak up. Talk to somebody. There is always someone to talk to. Just try. Even if you get judged, it doesn't remove any hair from your body, but at least let it out from your heart. And please, it's not everything that you should try. How about you focus on that moral standard that your parents or your relatives have set for you, that is originally known in motherland? That standard that had always made people to send their kids from abroad to come and school in Ghana a little before coming back. There's a reason people did that in the past. How about you maintain that instead of bringing this negative dent to the motherland? It is our collective duty to keep making this motherland proud. So please say no to drugs. There's always someone that cares about you. I care about you. So please say no to drugs. It does not solve anything. It doesn't solve any problems, and it's definitely going to give you more problems. So please stop the use of red. Unless a doctor prescribes a painkiller for you, do not buy painkillers. And I think the government should make it mandatory for pharmacies to get more strict. Chemists, shop, drugstores, all of them, they should really get more strict about how they sell painkillers to people, both youths, both adults, both teenagers, especially if it's not prescribed by a doctor. Can you people please stop selling these killers to our children? Please, we know you make a lot of money, but you're destroying lives. It is not the best way to go. When you are selling something that will destroy the generation, the future generation, just because you want to make money that is not going to be buried with you when you buy, it doesn't make sense. So please, if you are somehow connected with selling of these hard drugs that are killing our youth, that are destroying our youth, you need to stop. Please. You might think because maybe you don't use it, or someone close to your heart doesn't use it, it's not your business. You keep selling it out to other people's children, letting them use it, get addicted and get useless. It's gonna get to you. It's gonna come back to you one way or the other. Don't bring unnecessary curse to your generation just because you want to make money. That is not what Ghanaians are known for. So please, stop selling red to our kids. Stop selling any form of drugs to our kids. Please, dear youths, there is no joy there. There is no happiness there. You are ruining your life. You are ruining your organs. You are ruining your mental health. Say no to drugs, please. Think about people that you love. Think about people that love you, and stop drug abuse. Kindly share this video. Share this video to your audience, your WhatsApp, TikTok, wherever it is. Please share this video. Let's spread the word as much as we can. This is social media era, so the only thing we can do is to lay our voice. We all know how powerful social media is lately. So let's achieve this too by creating awareness, letting our youths understand that there is no gain, no joy, no happiness in taking drugs, especially red or any form of substance that would get you high. You don't need to be high. You just need to high up your standard. You just need to be high. You just need to high up your academics, high up your achievements. Those are the things that needs highness, not your health, not your brain. Please stop ruining your lives. Focus. Don't be in a hurry. Take life one step at a time. Don't compare yourself with whatever you see on social media. No. You don't have to do it just because someone else is doing it. Everybody's fingerprint is different. Always remember that. So whatever works for A might not work for you. What sinks their boat might rock yours. And what rocks their boat might sink your boat. Let that sink for once. Say no to drug abuse. Red means stop. Thank you for watching. My name remains Ella Chilaka, the Ohema Abuna of Motherland, and I lay my voice to say stop red. Red means danger. Red means stop. I'll see you guys in the next video.